And a happy Thursday evening to you folks. Hope you're ready for some NBA action here on 2K Sports. Joined by Coach Stan Van. Well, with all the battles past, Grant, definitely some history between these two teams.
Oh, BA, this is high level. You talk...
Timberwolves making a change here. Irving's checked in. On the court for the Timberwolves, we've got Edwards. Naz Reid out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Irving in at the point guard position. Here's Levine for three. Anthony Edwards with a rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Edwards.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Outside White. Williams from long range. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one, too, assuming his countryman, Victor Wembanyama, doesn't start taking the reins.
Well, Stan, for the Bulls, the DeRozan, Levine, Vucevic era didn't lead to the playoff success they'd hoped for.
No, Brian, 2 losses in the play-in tournament and just 1 playoff appearance, which resulted in a quick first-round exit. Changes were definitely necessary.
Vucevic, a screen on McDaniels. Here's Levine for three, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Well, he's a consistent range scorer. Levine's team wants him to find these looks.
Irving, the pass to Edwards. Gobert inside, working on Vucevic. Irving for three. Pass to McDaniels. It's McDaniels on the wing. All right, let's toss it over to the sideline for a report on MP.
Hey guys, well, as you know, MP grew up just outside of Chicago and has a lot of connections to the city, and I asked him what it's like coming home in a different jersey, and he said, it's great to be here. There's no feeling like returning to where you started. I love this place, this community, and these people. He was grinning as he told me he was able to get tickets from most of his old Plainview High teammates.
And Allie, even though he's playing against their beloved Bulls, you can tell a lot of this crowd is rooting for MP as well.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Outside McDaniels. Outside Irving. There's a minute 17 left in the first quarter. Hits a three-pointer.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Giddey passes to Levine. And Gobert with a block.
Well, you have to be aware of Gobert on the floor. He's got a few Defensive Player of the Year trophies.
Chalk up 2 there. Edwards got 11 points. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
Yeah, they've also had a great deal of second chance points tonight. Great job finding the offensive board and then converting on those extra tries.
Outside Irving. Pass to Reid. And here's Edwards. Giddey defends. Edwards, that's good. He's got 13.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Here's Levine. It's not going to go for him. McDaniels with some nice D. Now Edwards. Giddey defends. Pass to Irving. Back to Edwards. Outside Irving. Here's the three. Drills it from deep.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, now holding a 12-point lead. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, you can bet their coach is encouraging them to keep up the extra effort. It's more than paying off.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. We've got McDaniels. He's out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Irving in at the two-guard spot. The finish! Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And White is just so fast. Once he leaks out in the open floor, he's tough to keep pace with.
Back to Irving. DiVincenzo, pass to McDaniels. Outside Irving. The three. Nails it from three. Irving's got 12 points in the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Well, Coach, Minnesota turning back the clock last year. Most of their lineups had multiple bigs.
Yeah, and we saw how effective it was, especially on defense. Minnesota led the league in defensive rating by a wide margin, and that length was a key factor.
Back to Alexander Walker. Irving finds DiVincenzo. Outside Irving. This one for three. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Phillips is checked in for Chicago. Horton Tucker comes in for White. Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Giddey passes to Horton Tucker. It's rebounded by Minnesota. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
A shot from the mid-range. Garza grabs the board.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Garza. Now here's McDaniels. Irving for three. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And it just seems like shelf life for head coaches gets shorter and shorter. Stan, even winning coaches aren't safe.
Yeah, even the teams in the top 2 or 3 of their conference are sometimes opting to make a change. In that kind of environment, it's a challenge to coach with any real authority.
So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Williams comes in for Phillips. Levine, he's checked in for Horton Tucker. And it's Ball in for Dosunmu. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Garza. Reed comes in for McDaniels. Edwards, he's checked in for Ingles. And Dillingham subbed in for DiVincenzo. And again, Chicago, no good. And here's Minnesota now. Big run right now for him, 11-2. Irving for three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
On the wing, Levine, guarded by Edwards. Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Levine finds Vucevic. Shoots over Reed and misses it off the right side of the rim.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Levine surveys the D. A shot to stop the run. And the layup is up and in. Levine's got 15.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
And here's Dillingham from the arc. And so it's Minnesota continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back.
48.
You look at the Timberwolves, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Timberwolves.
The three-point chances have been there for them, and they've taken advantage.
Just watching the game, not even looking at the scoreboard, you can tell they're the better team tonight by a mile. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Levine and Williams are the two forwards. Ball is out there with Kobe White. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. 6 on the shot clock. Can't hit that one. Good D by Gobert.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy.
For Chicago, the Sumu, he's checked in for Zach LaVine, and Giddey's subbed in for Ball. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Irving's checked in, a 3 off the inbound. It's hauled in by White. White's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Giddey. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Edwards. Back to Irving. From deep three-point land. Rebound by the Bulls. White's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Irving with it. Now guarded by White. And it's Irving missing. The Bulls trail by 21. Dosunmu, the pass to Giddey. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Shot left block. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. White's got 8.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
And the basket by Gobert.
Well, with those long strides, Gobert gets there in a hurry.
Chicago has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Pass to White. Dosunmu outside. Here's White, back to Williams. Outside Giddey. It's rebounded by Minnesota. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Now Irving. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. Give him 8 points now.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Giddey. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
You're pushing the pace. Giddey using some speed to get his shot.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Alexander Walker, the pass to Edwards. Shoots over White. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Irving for three. And so it's Minnesota sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And a look now at the five for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. McDaniels out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Irving in at the shooting guard position. Now Giddey. And he drives in, drops in the layup for two.
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Irving. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
The three from Craig. McDaniels with the rebound.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Sinks the tray. DiVincenzo's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Outside Craig, pass to DeSumo. Outside Horton Tucker, outside Craig. Here's DeSumo. Craig with a screen on McDaniels. Here's DeSumo. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Irving for three. Sinks it from distance. Irving's got 26.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Outside Horton Tucker. The rebound by Ingles.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Irving. Banked it in off the glass. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And it's Giddey missing. Minnesota's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Irving for three. Counted from distance. Irving's got 31.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, That's certainly the way to do it. Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Pass to Garza, to the inside. Pulls up at the elbow. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Dosunmu, right side. Minnesota with a rebound. McDaniels got 4 rebounds in the game. Minnesota has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. And the shot's good by Irving. Irving's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Timberwolves.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for the kid.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Irving, no good. For Chicago, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Dosunmu, the pass to Craig. Here's Giddey. Second shot opportunity. No good on the layup. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Ingles passes to Irving for 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Back to Dosunmu. 4-3. McDaniels with the rebound. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Irving. He's covered by Dosunmu. Here's Irving. Lets the 3 fly. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.